Every year, over 400,000 people around the world fall victim to pickpocketing, losing their wallets, phones, and even passports in a matter of seconds. You might think it won't happen to you, but pickpockets are experts, and they've got some shocking tricks up their sleeves. Did you know that 1 in 5 tourists will experience pickpocketing in major tourist spots like Paris, Barcelona, and Rome? In this video, you'll discover the sneaky methods they use, the psychology behind their scams, and how they stay one step ahead of you. From hidden cameras to team-based distractions, pickpockets have mastered the art of stealing without a trace. Stick around, and I'll reveal the secrets that they don't want you to know, and how you can stay safe while traveling. Get ready to learn exactly how pickpockets operate, and what you can do to make sure you're never their next target. Chapter 1. Behind the Hustle. The psychology of a pickpocket. When you think of pickpockets, you might picture a fast, nimble thief working in a crowded tourist spot. But there's much more to it than that. Pickpockets are experts in human behavior. They study their targets, picking up on subtle cues like body language, distractions, and even emotional reactions. In fact, studies show that pickpockets are more likely to target people who seem distracted or hurried. It's no accident. These thieves rely heavily on the element of surprise and the lack of awareness. As Dr. Kevin D. Haggerty, a criminologist, says, pickpockets don't just take your stuff, they take your attention first. They count on you being too busy to notice the little moves that make their heists successful. Surprisingly, research shows that it only takes a skilled pickpocket a few seconds to snatch your wallet, even in crowded places like busy train stations or tourist attractions. This means they have plenty of time to blend in with the crowd and escape without a trace. Chapter 2. The 5 deadliest distraction techniques. You're falling for. Pickpockets are masters of distraction, and they use 5 main techniques to catch you off guard. First, there's the accidental bump. It seems innocent enough, but it's just a way for them to get close to you. During the bump, they'll slip their hand into your bag or pocket. Second, we have the false spill. It could be a stranger spilling coffee or water on your clothes. While you're focused on cleaning up, they're making off with your belongings. A third method is the lost map or phone. It's a classic trick. A pickpocket might ask you for directions while a partner picks your pocket in the meantime. The fourth tactic is the crowd shuffle. They use large crowds to their advantage. Think of those street markets or packed public events. Pickpockets subtly move with the crowd, brushing past you while they grab your wallet or phone. Finally, there's the distraction with a cute animal. Pickpockets will use street pets or babies to attract attention, all the while swiping your valuables when your guard is down. Research from the International Crime Victimization Survey shows that distraction theft is responsible for over 40% of pickpocketing cases worldwide. Being aware of these tactics can give you the upper hand. Chapter 3. Unseen Hands. The art of the partner in crime. You've probably heard the phrase, "It takes 2 to tango," and in the world of pickpocketing, that couldn't be more accurate. Many pickpockets work in pairs or even groups. One thief acts as the lookout, watching for police or security, while the other focuses on the victim. Sometimes, the lookout might even engage you in a casual conversation, making sure you don't notice the other thief at work. In some cases, there's a third party known as the distractor. This person may create a scene, like asking for help or pretending to argue, while the pickpocket makes their move. According to criminologist Mark S. Davis, pickpocketing gangs often use synchronized movements, much like a dance, to make sure the crime is smooth and unnoticed. This teamwork makes it incredibly difficult to spot the crime until it's too late. To avoid falling victim, it's important to keep an eye on your belongings, especially in places where you might encounter multiple people at once, like markets or public transport. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to stay safe while traveling. Chapter 4. Your clothing could be a target. How pickpockets choose their victim. If you think your flashy clothes or oversized bag won't attract attention, think again. Pickpockets are experts at reading people and know exactly what to look for. Studies show that tourists who wear brand name clothing or carry large backpacks are more likely to be targeted. Why? Because thieves associate these signs with wealth or distraction. Large, loose pockets are especially risky, as they give thieves easy access to your wallet or phone. Also, your body language says a lot about your level of awareness. If you're walking around with your head down, Eyes glued to your phone, you become an ideal target. Pickpockets tend to avoid people who maintain situational awareness, making eye contact and moving confidently through crowds. As former pickpocketing expert turned security consultant, Jean-Claude Merlevat explains, the more open your body language, the less likely a pickpocket will strike. They don't want to risk being caught. Chapter 5. The Hidden Cameras. How pickpockets use technology to track you in today's world. Technology is part of almost every scam, including pickpocketing. Some thieves have taken things up a notch by using hidden cameras or even smartphone apps to track and locate their targets. A hidden camera might be positioned near a cafe or on public transportation to spot tourists who are distracted by their bags. According to a 2021 report by the European Network of Crime Prevention, there has been a 30% rise in the use of tech in theft-related crimes over the past 5 years. These cameras are often discreet and placed in such a way that they don't attract attention. The pickpocket will use the footage to identify a target, observe their habits, and wait for the right moment to strike. In some cases, thieves even use technology to scan your credit cards or phones without ever touching them. That's why it's important to use RFID blocking wallets or phone cases to keep your data safe. Chapter 6. Secret locations you need to avoid to stay safe. Not all places are created equal when it comes to pickpocketing risk. Some locations are hotbeds for theft, especially popular tourist spots. According to a 2022 survey by the International Travel Crime Prevention Association, pickpockets thrive in areas with heavy foot traffic, such as crowded city centers, train stations, and even airports. In cities like Paris and Barcelona, pickpockets are notorious for targeting areas like the Eiffel Tower and Las Ramblas. One often overlooked danger zone? Public transport. Pickpockets know that during rush hour, people are packed together, and it's the perfect time for a quick swipe. If you must use public transport, always keep your valuables in a front pocket or neck pouch. To protect yourself, it's important to do some research about the areas you plan to visit. Websites like TripAdvisor and local travel blogs often provide real-time updates on hotspots for pickpocketing. Remember, if you found these tips helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all things travel safety. By understanding these clever tactics and being vigilant, you can dramatically reduce your chances of falling victim to pickpocketing. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll travel with confidence, knowing you're one step ahead of the scammers.